Send out the Gorog.
But, my lord, the arena's restraints, they haven't been properly tested.
Open the Gorog gate. Now!
You can sit this one out, General.
By the Force, I knew you were alive.
Well, we'll see how long I stay that way.
Still use the same comm channel.
I hear you.
Good timing. I don't know how much more I could take.
No time, General. What the hell is this thing?
I have no idea, but it's big.
It's perceptive for a blind man. Now, how do I kill it?
I'm not sure you can.
So as that conversation implied, we cannot attack the Gorog directly. Instead, we must evade its attacks until it gives us a chance to attack it. We can use our lightning force on its face, but that doesn't hurt it very much. We can also kind of slash at its hand, but again, that doesn't hurt it very much either. We can only hurt it when it does this. For some reason, damaging the wrist restraints makes it easier to push them back into their slot. I'm not sure how that works. Very confused about that. So you've seen variations of this boss before.
How am I supposed to hurt this thing?
Try powering those wrist restraints. Give them a good shot.
I don't know why he says to give them a shock when you just really need to slash away at them. But you've probably seen variations of this boss before. He uses very slow, heavily telegraphed attacks and is more for the wow factor than an actual challenge. He's kind of a super dull boss, honestly. All of his attacks can be very easily evaded. You just dodge left or right and jump across his hand when he slides it on the ground. The only other attack is that roar thing he just did, which doesn't even hurt us very much. So we just dodge his easy attacks in between QTE sections. Honestly, if there's one thing I really dislike about this game, it is definitely the boss fights. They're pretty repetitious and tedious, and it's kind of insulting how simple they are. I mean, I get it, you have to have boss fights.
You either hurt it or made him angry. Either way, keep it up.
But the combat system was clearly designed to fight large groups of enemies and not solo characters. You know, I'm sure they could have worked with that. Instead, I feel like they have these big boss fights just because they feel they have to. And they really don't. They're not necessary. So after we repeat that whole pattern again,
anything, we need to take it out of commission.
Ha ha ha! How?
It's a hanging city. What's it? See what you can do about those supports.
Oh, whoa, wait. That'll bring the whole structure down.
Got a better idea?
Not so much, no.
So now we're on to the second phase of the fight. This is where you figure they'd mix it up a little bit, but only a little bit. The newest addition is that fist slam that we have to dodge immediately, like as soon as we see the red circle. Not too bad after you get used to it though. And the second attack is those 3 slams in a row, which again are also very easy to dodge. Aside from that, we have to zap him in the face until he gets angry. And that's really the whole second phase of the boss fight. And yeah, he also repeats this attack.
Give him all you got!
So we just gave up on trying to do this the easy way, and we're going to tear down the whole city. That means pretty much everyone in here is going to die. I guess we're just kind of okay with that. I mean, we don't know who's in that crowd, but they're going to die. General Coda seems pretty cool with it too. So we need to make the Gorog angry so it smashes a way for us to get to the supports. And this fight doesn't really change from what you've just seen. The second phase of the fight is exactly like this, repeated over and over and over. That's it. And yeah, it's kind of not good. Kind of very average. After it smashes away for us to get to the supports, we have to do some really quick platforming. Nothing too bad, though. The platforming isn't bad or anything, it's just, you know, you double jump. That's the whole thing. So now we can start to do some real damage, and it'll try to swat us away, but we can just jump over the attack. It only does it once, too. And now we have to repeat the entire thing, but come on, I'm not going to make you watch that. I'm not.
All you got!
Same as before, we hop up to the support and slash away at his hand. I do like that the boss at least has a second phase, but it's not all that different from the first. You know? And all of the attacks are super easy to dodge no matter which phase it is. Alright, time for some more platforming. The city's all but wrecked, so we need to go get General Coda and get the heck out of here. How are we gonna get out of here? Can we get out of here? I don't think we can get out of here. It's time for another free-falling section. We have to catch up to the Gorog so we can cut Coda free. We don't want to smash our head into the rocks, but that's kind of secondary. First priority is to get to Coda. So the thing about this section is that the Gorog still telegraphs his attacks plenty, but you have to dodge in the opposite direction that you think you would. For example, it looked like he was going to swing upwards, but if I go down, it still hits me. Kinda weird.
can't get
We can also charge up our dash to go farther, but I kind of like to just mash it. Charging up definitely works better, though. After you learn how you are supposed to dodge the Gorog's attacks, this fight's kind of a piece of cake. I mean, the whole fight was kind of a piece of cake from the beginning, but this part's even easier, really. Just one more round and we'll have him free. And then what? Wait, hold on. How fast are we falling?
Oh, help me, damn it!
I'm starting to think it doesn't really matter if we help him.
Do you?
Oh, I wasn't thinking that far ahead!
Well, let's hope she can reach us in time!
Juno! Where is she?
I don't know.
What?
Well, the rebel fleet is scattered across the Outer Rim. I lost contact with their ship after I was captured. Your alliance is on the run, and I lost an entire squad here. But now that you're back, we can take the fight to the Empire. A major strike is what we really need in order to rally the troops.
I'm not him.
I may be blind, but I'm still connected to the Force.
To me. I'm not Starkiller. I'm a clone. I was grown in a vat to take his place.
Well, is that what Vader told you?
Yes?
I don't believe it. No one can clone Jedi. It's never been done. And I can sense how powerful you are. We can put that power to use.
You have no idea who I am, or what I went through on Camino.
Camino? If you could provide the Alliance with information on the cloning facilities there, we could launch a full-scale...
No! I just want... Look, I need a place to think this through. To meditate.
To hide?
Until I find her.
We're at war and you want a quiet place to think? The Alliance will be destroyed while you're wandering the forests of Kashyyyk or exploring the caves of Dagobah. You'll let the galaxy die to go find yourself?
What are you talking about?
Oh. I don't know. Nothing. Go wherever you want. You can take the ship. It's always been yours anyway. Just drop me at the nearest spaceport before you get lost in the stars, boy.
He has a healthy head start.
Find the woman and bring her to me. He will follow.
I'll need a squadron of stormtroopers. They won't be coming back.
The Empire will provide whatever you require.
They'll do.